Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And we're gonna continue with our showcase of Enel. And today we have two games. We have one game against Blue Black Sakazuki, and then one game against Red Purple Luffy. Two very popular decks that you're probably gonna run into a lot in any tournaments as well as your locals. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon. And if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. We have one more Enel video coming out tomorrow as well, so make sure you subscribe to keep up to date for when that video comes out. So yeah, enjoy the games, and I'll see you then. In this match, we're going against Sakazuki. Alright, so opponent chose to go second, so I can actually have this Gedatsu come down pretty early. I'm going to keep this hand. And I'm just going to play Brulee to try to bait out like a Lucy early. I guess opponent could go for a Hand Blaze, but to go for a Hand Blaze, they have to first attack. So bye-bye. Okay, they also trash a Borsalino. That's cool. I don't even want to attack. Like, do I attack into the life? It's going to make my Gedatsu feel worse. But I guess we can always just kill the brand new. Yeah, we can always just kill the brand new, right? Let them take it. It's not killing their 4-cost units anymore, but at least it's still killing the brand new. I think I want to kind of put some pressure into them and make them really rethink which card they're going to trash, right? Like whether they're going to give me a life or trash, right? So here, we just block this because opponent probably has access to a Hand Blaze. They go like this, right? So they go like this, attack into my life. We use the trigger, cool. And, oh, we can't get another Shura, huh? Fortunately, we whiffed. Okay. So we can still go here, just pop that, and attack here. You're gonna keep okay. They're gonna keep taking damage, right? So that means that 100% we're gonna get our Linlin to give us a life next turn. They do have a lot of cards, right? They have a lot of cards, but I'm just gonna continue putting pressure into them. Opponent gets the Rebecca, gets the Hina. They're gonna have a Hand Blaze here, right? So there's gonna be a Hand Blaze. Attack into us. They're gonna give me another trigger. Alright, I guess we are gonna give me another trigger. That's cool. It's kind of weird. Let's kick the Brulee. Let's kick the Brulee, right? Question is here, do I continue putting pressure into them or do I just attack their Hina, right? I think I'm just gonna attack their Hina. Let's start taking cards out of their hand. I probably will go for the 7-cost Linlin. We could also go Enel instead and just have this Rusher to try to kill their Hina. I don't hate this. It's gonna force 2 cards out of their hand if the opponent wants to save it, or they have to give it the Rebecca. Yeah, I don't mind this. Let's go like this. Let's just get value from this Rusher right now. Opponent's gonna give me the Rebecca. That's cool. Because the Enel can get saved, right? Yeah, I'll give you this. The Enel can get saved here, right? I'll just trash it. I mean, I don't care. You actually gonna do that? You actually gonna do that? All right. I guess let's trash this, and we're just gonna be cycling. So I kind of like just putting the Shirahoshi on the top with my Katakuri, right? So I kind of like just putting the Shirahoshi on the top with my Katakuri and fits in my hand a little bit. Okay. I guess we can go for 8 here and force 2 2K counters out of them. Sure. We can also just put that Borsalino to the bottom of their life. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to doing that. Let's go ahead and do it that way. If I can clear their board and slow this game down, I should be okay. Opponent gets Great Eruption. Remember that we have these Linlins, right? The problem is that the opponent can just get rid of my life right now. but they only have 2 attackers, right? So they only have 2 attackers to do that. Wait, they didn't use the Great Eruption. They just discarded that with the Sakazuki. Never mind. Getting rid of their attacker just helps out. Like, we can slow down this game a lot right now, right? Until eventually we get Yamato. So now I can just actually counter out. And if you attack with Sakazuki, I'm chilling. You can kill the Enel, I guess. But I just bring it back. Let's trash the Linlin, right? I think I'm gonna need that second Katakuri. Tashigi. Borsalino. Okay. So I'm gonna need this second Katakuri, right? To get myself back to 1 life eventually. So here we're gonna play 7 costs. So that leaves me with 3 Dawn. So we can go 6 here. 8, 8. I guess let's go 7, right? Let's just go 7. Bunny's gonna actually take it. I don't want to give them the life. I think I'm just gonna go like this. Let the opponent choose. They're gonna give me. Oh, they're gonna actually. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, so I guess we'll go 8 and 8. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go 8 and 8 and just take out their life at this point. They have the blockers, right? They have the blockers, but they're kind of short on cards. All right, so they're gonna actually keep the blocker. We still have another Katakuri. We have our own blocker here, right? So we counter that because the opponent probably has a Hand Blaze or a Lucy here. So you always want to block first. Opponent gets another one. Wait, I mean, 3 blockers, 1 life. You're gonna have to give me everything, right? You're gonna have to give me everything to survive, and then we still have the Thunderbolt and the Holly and another life. I guess they're gonna have 2 attackers, but that's not gonna matter because they don't have any rushers. Yeah, that doesn't matter. So we just need to keep 1 Dawn. Yeah, we just need to keep 1 Dawn. So 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9. So let's just go like this. Let's go 9. Nine again. We know that that's a non-counter card, right? One more time. Just have them give us all the blockers, right? I guess this one we can actually go for 10 to make sure that the opponent cannot save the Borsalino. And then we pass, and opponent only has 2 attackers, and I have 2 life, and I also have a Thunderbolt, so whatever the opponent does here doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, like this actually, well, we can even just counter here. That's cute. And then we just win the game, right? So the opponent had the Lucy last turn. That's why it's important that we block with that Brulee right away. So that we played around the Lucy, and that's why they trash, right? Because that's why they trash. So, yeah, I mean, it was just straightforward, right? Once we were able to remove the opponent's Borsalino and kind of make them so that they only have 1 or 2 attacks at a time, there was no way that they could put any pressure on us, which then allowed us to just continue pushing all this stuff. We didn't even hit that many triggers aside from the Brulee, and I guess we hit the Brulee and the Shirahoshi. But we didn't hit like the big critical ones like Bege or Thunderbolt out of our life, so GG's. In this match, we're going against Luffy. All right, let's go second and see if we can find the Ohm aggression, maybe. Let's keep this hand. I kind of like the Ohm. I like the Thunderbolt. If we find Holly, we'll be able to have 2 units on the field, which is nice. Because I feel like I need to go very aggressive into them. At the same time, if I just get rid of their units, we might be okay. We have the Yamato. Ooh. Ooh. Let's just use it right now. Save ourselves the trouble. I don't know if I actually want to play this. I guess I should play. I guess we should go for it. If the opponent can save this, that's one less card we have to worry about later. That was a 2k counter as well. We didn't get the Holly, unfortunately, but that's okay. That leaves us the 5k power unit. We can also kill this with Gedatsu next turn, right? Because of the opponent has 3 life. So we can always just kill this with Gedatsu and just put pressure against the opponent. 3 sits. Ooh, I just messed up. The opponent has law here. I shouldn't have taken that damage. Oh, it's not a lot. Ooh, okay. I was scared. I was like, did I just mess up? But no, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. So we can get Gedatsu into the Zoro. Or we can just kill it, right? I guess let's see what the opponent does first. Let's see if the opponent gives us cards. I forgot that this is actually a 6k. Yeah, so the opponent actually gave us the card. So maybe we actually play Holly instead. We can also just Thunderbolt this Jim Bart. How crazy is this? Yeah, let's go like this. Let's go like this. I'm gonna go super aggressive and make it so the opponent doesn't have any other cards to attack us with. Let's make it so the opponent has no other cards to attack us with, right? Because if they attack us here, they're just gonna enable my Enel ability. So taking that life is a little bit risky, but it's the same thing as if this guy got to attack later, right? Opponent doesn't have the new gate because they ended up doing this. They could have the kid, I guess. If you attack for 9, yeah, you gotta attack there, right? Like that makes sense. You attacking my life doesn't make sense for you. We have this Enel. Opponent gets a blocker. Definitely cannot Thunderbolt anymore, unfortunately, right? So we have the Enel, which lets me attack for 6. For 7, sorry, and have an attacker for later. I guess we can go 6 and then 7. At least get cards out of the opponent's hand. I am kind of scared that the opponent's gonna find the way to survive, right? Yeah, I think we just go Enel, force a 2k counter, or force the event. Opponent's keeping 1 down open, so they probably have a guard point or a radical beam in their hand. They took it. They are 9, 10 already, so they can play new gate. They still have a blocker. The Yamato is not killing anything anymore. Opponent still really cannot attack into us, I guess. But they can actually try to kill this Enel. I guess I can just trash the Thunderbolt though, right? I guess actually, let's just go for the 2k. If the opponent wants to attack with this kid, be my guess. They're gonna go for Zoro. I'll take that. Yeah, I mean, you knew what was gonna happen. We both knew what was gonna happen, right? So, the opponent's at 7. So it makes it kind of hard to attack into them. Like, we can play this Yamato. The Enel cannot really attack. The Holly can attack into the Zoro. Guess we'll go like this. Just push 2 5Ks into the Zoro, and then we also have the... Okay, so we gotta go like this then, right? We gotta go for the 6K, forcing the opponent to spend a 2K or give us the blocker. Okay. Then here we can go 7 into their life and play our Yamato to settle for another turn. Alright, that's a 2k counter. Let's go Yamato here, choose no targets, get that extra life, and just have this big 9k body on the field. The opponent will be able to kill my Holly, but they cannot kill Enel unless they find a character Luffy. They're down to 3 cards in their hand. The blocker is still very annoying. And obviously they're getting the kid, making this like a 8k now. But if I can clear their board, I think I'd be in a decent spot, right? So like next turn, I think I'd rather just kill their kid. And maybe we just play the Brulee out. So if we give everything up, that's a big commitment. That's a big commitment. We can attack for 8, 9, and the opponent still has 3 cards. That's such a big commitment. I don't even know that I want to use this Enel ability, but I think having this Enel on the field is so important for us. It's so important for us. And the opponent can block to save this kid. I think I just let it go. I think I just let it go and let them attack into my life. I think I want to see what I get from my life. I guess they can just kill the Holly instead, right? Yeah, they can just kill the Holly instead, and they can have the blocker to save that kid. Yeah, we gotta play the blocker. The opponent has 3 dons, so we can play the blocker for 3, and then have 6, 7 don open, so we can go up to 9 and still have 3 more don. And the 3 don can be used for... I think I just go... I think we go 10. Let the opponent have the guard point. I wanna get this kid blocker. The problem is losing this Yamato, right? Losing this Yamato is such a big deal. They actually gave me the blocker. Wow. So I think it's actually correct to just go all in to kill this kid. So it has to be a radical beam. Oh, wow. Yeah, so then we just go like this and we're chilling. We have 4k counter war for value here. Opponent's not... If opponent plays any other units, then it's very good chance that my Yamato just survives. Because I have a blocker and I have, again, 4k counter value. So if they play anything else here... Okay, so we just give you the 2k. And then we block the Luffy attack. And then you have no more units. You have to actually play a blocker, otherwise you also threaten just dying next turn. Although, again, I think I just want to clear their board, to be honest. I'm gonna give you the counter. I gotta give you the counter. Okay, so they have a blocker, right? So the blocker means that we cannot have lethal. So that means that now I'm gonna actually just go for their kid, right? I'm gonna go for their kid. The opponent has no Dawn active, right? So this is 9. We can go 10. Yeah, we can go 10 here. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 means that the opponent really needs to have all 3 cards. Yeah, let's go 12. If the opponent wants to give me all 3 cards, be my guess. Yeah. And now they only have 1 unit, right? So we can save the Yamato with the Brulee and then just kill their board next turn. I guess the opponent can have another blocker. But now that the kids are out of the equation, I think we're just chilling. I'll take this. It makes playing my Yamato next turn better. They get the attack with the Luffy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The problem is that I still have that life, right? And you have no more blockers here. I guess you can ramp up. We still have the blocker. Yeah, you have the 4 Dawn, so you can still ramp. You can still play a blocker here. So you can play a blocker, but that's about as much as you can do. We take the 10. They can kill my Yamato. No, because I can block the Brulee. Yeah, they cannot kill Yamato. Now they can, though. They can go to 10, right? They go to 10 and they can actually kill it. You have to give all your done. They actually have a chance of coming back. Oh, nah. Okay. Yeah, they had the chance of coming back if they actually killed the Yamato. This is really annoying, though. This guy is kind of annoying. We can go 6 and 9, and that's going to force this blocker out, plus another card. If we just try to kill their Luffy... I mean, we can try to continue doing what we've been doing, right? Just try to kill their Luffys, try to kill their characters. So the opponent has the law blocker. So we can go 10, 11, 12, and then 12 as well. But the opponent could easily have 3 cards. So we can go 12 and 12, right? It just sucks, because, I mean, I guess the opponent can only go to 7 down next turn. So it's not actually... Wait, this is a 12k. What am I doing? For some reason, I thought this was a 10k. Why did I think that was a 10k? I just threw the game. I thought this was a 10k. I actually thought that was a 10k, to be honest. I think I just threw the game. Because the opponent now gets to keep that blocker and just develop. So I needed to just go for their life. Wow, I just threw and play another Yamato. I could have gone for their life and play another Yamato, right? 6k. Go for 9. Opponent probably blocks and counters anyways. Yeah, I thought this was a 10k. That's why I was trying to go for 2k. For 12k. Why is this thing a 12k? It threw me off. Yeah, they get another blocker. Yeah, they just get to stabilize now. They just get to stabilize and do whatever they want. I guess I'm just gonna try to go after their life at this point. Yeah, I guess we'll just go like this. Let the opponent take the life or block. Card point, okay. We'll choose no targets, just get this. I can't, oh my goodness. I can't believe how bad I am. The little, because the thing is that it's not against a white background, so I literally just thought this was a 10. I think that blocker was really good for them too, though. Not gonna lie. So they can go... Okay, so think about this. So they can go 11, 12. I can't believe... We can't even counter that. So we're at the mercy of the blockers. I can't believe this. We're actually gonna just lose because of this. It's gonna be all depending on whatever card we get next, right? I'm assuming that the opponent just gave up, right? Opponent just gave up, so let's just trash the Yamato. Yeah, let's just trash the Yamato. I mean, I guess it could have been El Thor, to be honest. If I don't get a trigger here, I just lose the game. Because for some reason I didn't have any more 2k counters. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Wow. The opponent actually loses now because of that. I guess they can keep the 3 down and have enough counter value to add. If they have any events, they get there. They could also have... Yeah. 2 Dawn. 2 Dawn. Seven. They're gonna give me the life. They go back to 10 next turn, so if they have another Luffy, I'm kind of screwed. So let's say that the opponent has Radical Beam plus something else, right? We have to go to 10, 11, so 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 12. I don't think this is safe. I'm gonna just play with fire. I'm just gonna say that you don't have a way to do this. Maybe they just trash their own life. Yeah, they're just gonna trash their own life, and I guess I'm just gonna go for the 12. If you have the way to save the 12, you have the way to save the 12. They didn't have it. Wow, they disconnected. They didn't even let me see what it was, right? So my thought is that if I put the Dawn, it's going to be 12 and 12 anyways, right? Which is going to be the opponent takes the first 12 and then the next 12 is going to get blocked. By playing the Linlin, if the opponent decides to give me the life, I could potentially just survive next turn anyways. If they don't give me the life, then I still get the 12k attack, same way as I would have done without it. But if they gave me the life, I would have had that extra 2 life, right? If they actually gave me the life, I probably would have gone for their blockers instead of actually trying to go for lethal. I would have probably gone for 8 and gone for 9, right? To try to play around a guard point. And then the opponent will have only had 2 units unless they get another Luffy. And then if they have another Luffy, then yeah, of course, you know, they get to just do their thing, right? But yeah, I mean, I misplayed so badly because I thought this was a 10k, but now we know that it is a 12k, so GG's. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games. Very close game against that purple red Luffy player. I keep making this misplays. I keep playing way too fast when I'm playing on the sim and just keep making like this really silly misplays, and it still ended up working out for us, right? The coloring on the top of that 10 cost Luffy really throws me off, unfortunately. But we got there. We were able to still beat them somehow. They didn't have they used their guard point earlier, so I guess they didn't draw another one. Or if they did, they didn't have another counter to follow up after that radical beam or guard point. So ended up working out for us, and we ended up getting exactly what we needed to get the victory. And the Sakazuki game was also very fun. Just gonna be able to remove their attackers and be able to just slowly grind them out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed those games. Tomorrow we have our last video with Enel coming out. And then we'll probably go ahead and try Red Purple Luffy ourselves. So enjoy that last video. Make sure you subscribe so you keep up the track, and it also helps us out. So enjoy.